President Trump issued an executive order to allow the integration of digital assets into traditional financial services and payment systems. Now, this was kind of funny to me, okay?
Why?
Because when you pull up the executive order, I'll do it with you guys live. Um, it really is talking about fintech, okay? And there's just so much going on right now. So let's look at this real quick. I'm going to Command F it, and I'm going to look crypto. Oops. Okay, crypto is not in here. All right, it's not mentioned. Let's see. Blockchain is
Mm,
mentioned one time. Blockchain-based services. Okay, nothing on distributed ledger, which I thought would have been what they tried to do, but they do say digital assets twice. Okay. And so, anyways, what this is really about is allowing fintech companies to get access to the Federal Reserve's payment systems. And so, this has been a huge problem over the past since blockchain existed,
mhm.
where blockchain and crypto companies are not able to get access to the Fed's payment systems, essentially preventing them from being able to serve the function of a bank. Okay. So a lot of crypto companies have gone through the process of trying to apply for bank charters. Some of them have gotten like conditional approval. Some of them have gotten certain kinds of approval, limited approvals and things of that nature. But the only, um, but there are very few that have actually gotten to the point to where they're a bank and are able to access the Federal Reserve payment systems. And then there's another side of this that actually isn't necessarily mentioned in this specific executive order, but there's this concept of the Federal Reserve's master accounts. So there's two different things. You got the payment system. Can a crypto company ever send money to a person who just has a bank account? Can they do that? No, they need to work with a bank to be able to get the money into the bank, and then that bank can send it to someone else. That's the Fed payment system. But then there's also the Federal Reserve master accounts, which is really, really like the level of like, okay, this is a bank because they can now participate in the process of earning interest
Mm,
on their reserve balances. Okay, so you give your money to the bank takes that money, so hypothetically, and gives that money to the Fed. And so the Fed is now paying them interest on their reserve balances. Okay, and so essentially the reason this is such a big deal is because this is also kind of how money printing happens to a degree.
mhm.
Okay. And so if the crypto companies are able to get access to that, then they're legitimately a part of the money creation process.
Yes.
And that is what they don't want yet. No one wants that. No one wants that besides crypto. um, and so, anyways, point being, this executive order is supposed to, for fintechs generally, allow them to get access to at least the Federal Reserve payment system, really to get the regulators to give these companies a clear path. Okay, like what are the rules that prevent them from being able to do it? And what are the things that they can be doing to get access? Right?
Okay.
Because right now it's not there.
Mhm.
Anyways, the reason I thought this was funny was because they don't say crypto at all.
Why would that be funny?
Because it's just obvious that they're trying to avoid using that word moving
Mm.
forward, right? They're like, look,
You think from a branding problem?
yeah, 100%. I mean, everyone's grilling the president this week about his trading activity and all the stuff that they're doing. So it's like, all right, we're going to put this out here. We're not going to say crypto, though.
Yeah, I feel you.
Hey, you made it to the end of the clip. That means you're probably enjoying this. And if so, just know that you can catch us live every Tuesday and Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to see the full version of this episode, you can click the link in the description down below. Otherwise, YouTube thinks that you will enjoy this next.